Where's it at? Where's it at?
Good morning,
Where you at?
DUNYARZAD. Sorry.
Not at all.
You seem kinda tired. Did you not get enough sleep?
This is where things get interesting. Oh god, is she gonna fall apart?
I'm doing well. There's no need to worry. Shall we go? Let's start with the stalls over there.
I didn't ask if, like, she has a condition. I'm gonna worry, the fact that she says not to worry. And also, the traveler's expression is like, I'm not buying this 1 second.
Sure. Traveler? Why are you just...
Traveler's not buying it. Great. You know what'd be really messed up?
Ooh, they're selling food over that way. Let's go take a look.
Huge... Oh my god! Like, why did they... This is like... Are we doing the same thing again? What the hell? I feel like something's going on. We've done this before.
Offering foods from the Haftmewa feast.
Yeah. Again.
You are quite well informed, miss.
They're all plants. Oh, Paimon's a little disappointed.
Are you on the same level with them, or...
Actually, what is the Haftmewa feast you mentioned just now?
What? It's a bunch of fruits. The 7 fruits I've mentioned.
It's one of the Sub-Zerus festival's traditions. People used to set their tables with 7 different foods to symbolize the 7 virtues of the Dendro Archon.
Something feels familiar. Okay, maybe I didn't get it because she said not to be nervous, but...
Appear to be in the form of the moon.
Oh, God.
Really? Paimon thought it looked like some kind of food.
The moon signifies... It's escaping me for now. Wait.
Is he really looking it up in a book?
Yeah, again.
Oh, right. It means illusions and lies.
Even though I look at illusions and lies abstractly, I'm starting to think there's something up here. Like, is this daily routine an illusion and lies? The fact that we're doing it again? The fact that it's being done again?
But if you trust your intuition and overcome your fears, the sun will surely rise.
Isn't this a deja vu?
Understood. I'll keep that in mind.
Oh, it's nothing. I'm just learning as I go.
No, that's not learning as you go. Like, I would laugh, but I'm like, no, because it's done before, you haven't learned a thing.
Guess that was still pretty interesting. Okay, on to the next stall.
The candy stall and all the kids are gonna be there as well. Oh god. And we're gonna go to the candy stall.
Where to next?
She doesn't know. She's not saying it. She's not saying anything. It's the candy stall over there. You're gonna make a hard right. Or are you actually gonna go left? Are they gonna repeat themselves? Why is everybody, like... I get everybody repeats themselves, like... But... Why?
Alright, soldiers. Now that you have your Yalda candies, don't forget your loyalty to Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Yes, Knight Ferris! What's going on? Is this a play?
Ferris, the Knight of Flowers, is another Sub-Zerus festival icon and one immensely
It's all thanks to Miss DUNYARZAD'S sponsorship that the children can meet the Knight of Flowers.
Oh, God. Like, is he in on it? The Traveler's the only one that just...
Oh, do you want some Yalda candies? I happen to have some boxes ready here. Take a look and pick whichever one you want.
What's to pick? Don't these boxes all look the same?
Oh, God, actually, we actually do get another chance.
It's not that simple. Each box contains a random flavor. It's up to the luck of the draw. Flavors include lavender
Ooh, how interesting.
And let me guess, the Oni Kabuto and the lizard tail.
And there's also lizard tail and Oni Kabuto.
Ugh, why do those flavors even exist?
Why do you keep repeating yourself? And you know what? Why do I keep repeating myself?
Traveler, help Paimon pick one.
These boxes of candy are numbered 1 to 5 from left to right. Which one do you want?
Imagine if he switches them up. If the number 4 one is not the Sunsetia one, I will be surprised. Definitely number 4.
Ah, excellently chosen. Number 4 is indeed Sunsetia.
What were the other ones? Like, I heard, like, 7 choices, but I also, like, I heard 7 choices, but I see 5 boxes.
Paimon bet you had incredible luck, and Paimon was right!
That ain't luck. That's just remembering from your mistakes. That's just, like, seeing the same thing over and over. Because, like, yeah, you'd get things right when you make a mistake, but that brings in the question. It wasn't luck. There's something off about everything. I don't know why, but I knew it must have been number 4.
Huh? How's that possible? It's obviously random.
Why do I keep having this sense of deja vu?
Maybe we didn't sleep very well last night. Or maybe we slept too much.
Or maybe someone hit the reset button. But I need to leave for a moment.
Sure.
Just like she had to leave.
Where are you going? You're just gonna walk off like that?
Yeah, because I kind of want to break from this little routine. The flavor of deja vu. Dear God. Go to Lemdad's Tavern. Where's it at? Something is off. So, something tells me Sumeru is being controlled. Somehow. By the Akeshas. Maybe. I think I get it. I think I know.
Of deja vu?
I think I know why. The Academia is... Here's the thing. Why the Academia is outlawing the dances, crafts, and arts and everything. Because something about arts and crafts has this sort of intuition that people feel. And if you ban that, nobody has a way of, like, backupping the reset. There's a reset going on every single day with everybody.
Oh, Paimon knows what that is. In that case, Paimon also felt something like that today. But that's just our brains playing tricks on us, isn't it?
It's the Akesha. We still have it on.
So, why'd you run here in such a hurry?
No reason. But other than to reflect upon the fact that it happened again. I wanted to do something I normally wouldn't do.
So that's it. You're intentionally doing things you usually wouldn't and seeing if you still get that same feeling of deja vu.
Welcome, you two. Are you here for lunch? What would you like to eat?
1 charcoal baked Allegenia cake, please.
Got it. You don't look like you're from these parts, but I gotta say, you've got good
Charcoal baked Angelina cake? Isn't it that burnt thing that didn't look tasty at all?
Just eat the burnt thing.
Oh, Paimon understands what you're trying to do now. You'd never normally order something like this.
Yes. Because you want to... Oop. Camera turn.
That thing? Are you really gonna eat it?
Yes. Also, it looks like... The outside looks like an avocado, but the inside looks like grapefruit for some odd reason.
Isn't this going a bit too far?
Yeah, well, whatever gives me the intuition to break from my routines. I'm gonna eat it, even if it's horrible. But whatever horribleness it is.
How was it? The look on your face is telling Paimon that it tasted awful.
No, it actually tasted really good. Really?
Then, you mean...
This flavor, I've definitely eaten it before.
That's impossible. We were just talking about how gross it looked.
Yeah, but why was there a reset in the memory like it never happened before?
So, would this be a case of taste bud deja vu?
No, looks like I tried this before. I couldn't get rid of it after all.
Paimon also gets the impression that we've been here many times. How about...
Something is indeed up, but I don't know what. And if that's the case, how many times has it happened? Dear God. It's the Akasha thing. We gotta take it off. It's resetting everybody's memories.
Hey, Dunyarzad is sitting by herself on that bench over there.
She's gonna talk about how her life is short. And she's gonna talk about the Elazar.
Dunyarzad. We meet again.
Oh, I ran into some kidnappers just now, but thankfully Deja came to my rescue. I started to feel...
Kidnappers? Oh my goodness, are you hurt?
It's the Elazar. We've seen it before, but somehow Paimon's still acting surprised.
I'm okay. Deja's arm got scratched, but...
Whew. That's a big relief. But, Dunyarzad, you seem a little down today. It's the Sub-Zero's festival.
Not at all. I've always been like this. Excessive physical. Besides, no matter how amazing today may be, it is but a single day. After however many more days, my time will come to an end.
Interesting how that were days.
Paimon doesn't quite follow you, and Paimon feels like something's really got you down right now.
I'm sorry for leaving you behind earlier.
It really is fine. I don't mind.
Yeah, I've just experienced a number of streamers. Have you noticed anything out of the ordinary?
Huh?
Dunyarzad, have you ever felt deja vu? You know, like when you've already experienced something that's happening right now?
Deja vu? No. But my days have been the same for years now. Even if I were feeling deja vu, I suppose I would already be used to it.
Oh, Paimon sees. Then, is it only the two of us?
Has everybody else gotten so used to these routines they never saw anything out of the ordinary? Has academia controlled everybody so much with the Akasha that there's no sense of intuition or faith? Is there no sense of anything being different? Because
it's
everybody's...
time.
Yeah, time.
Huh? Time for what?
Nilou's Dance of Sub-Zeros is about to begin. Let's go.
And it's gonna be shut down again. And then... they're gonna say it's against the law.
With your lack of intellectual credentials, I do not believe you are qualified to debate with me. What you should be doing is finding workers to tear down this ridiculous eyesore.
Are they wearing Akashas? I don't see them. Now that
When we
I...
return, have the scribe draft an ordinance before the next Nyagarbaha Day that prohibits public art performances. We will publicly announce it later through the Akasha.
Now that I notice it, I don't see them wearing Akashas, as if they're somehow immune?
Understood. I will inform him when I return.
Now that I think about it.
The Sub-Zero's festival. Go celebrate the birth of that god to your heart's content.
Why aren't they wearing Akashas? They're the ones controlling everybody, aren't they? And they're using it against everyone.
Nilou, are you okay?
Oh, Dunyarzad. The Grand Sage ordered us to stop the performance.
You know what? How about you screw it? Because they can't control everybody.
It's okay. There's nothing we can do.
But you've been really looking forward to
It truly is unfortunate, but I don't want to cause trouble for anyone. Didn't...
True, but... well, okay. I'll just have to try again next year.
Funny how this time it was Nilou that was told that they would investigate the performance, but somehow Dunyarzad is one that remembers.
The next festival.
Wait, what did you just say?
No, nothing. I'll be heading back to rest.
Paimon can't believe what those heartless geezers did!
For some reason, I felt like this outcome was inevitable.
Did Dunyarzad already go back? We should...
Oh, God. It almost... like, this quest reminds me of the movie...
So, in the end, you still couldn't figure out what that Deja... Maybe it really was because of exhaustion.
Feeling pretty good. I thought about it, but my head does feel heavy. Take the Akasha off.
Same here. That's why... Then, how about we settle in and get a good night's sleep?
Let me guess.
Now, we can chalk things up to exhaustion. We can do more thinking tomorrow.
Freaking red scroll on the ceiling. Oh god. This is another reset, isn't it?
Observing a modest drop in the output of Jnana energy, but values still...
Continue to monitor the variances in the data. And
Why does Paimon feel so tired after so much sleep?
Oh god. We're in another loop, aren't we?
Anyway...
You gotta take off the frickin' Akasha! Otherwise the loops won't stop! It's happened again. Oh my god, did I see...
Good morning, Dunyarzad. Sorry to keep you waiting.
Not at all. I arrived.
Huh? Paimon thinks you sound kinda tired.
I'm doing well. There's no need to...
Great idea! Let's get going!
Oh
Traveler?
god.
Hey.
Nope! This feels all too familiar. What a strong sense of deja vu. God, she looked weird from the back. I don't know why. And it happened again.
It's all thanks to Miss Dunyarzad's sponsorship that the children can enjoy the Sub-Zero's festival.
God.
Oh, are you interested in Yalda candies? I have some boxes of candy here. Pick whichever one you... It's not that simple. Each box contains a random flavor.
They all sound pretty tasty.
This is the third time I have to do this!
And there's also lizard tail...
Huh? What were those last two? She'll help me choose.
No problem. These boxes of candy are numbered 1 to 5 from left to right. Which one do you want?
Oh my god, they're all number 4.
Oh, I like your confidence. No hesitation at all. Oh, congratulations! Number 4 is indeed Sunsetia.
I get the odd... Oh god. Like, if I was in a situation, I would just want to burn everything down.
Paimon knew she always had incredible luck.
Take off. Number 1 is Lizard Tail. Number 2 is Hura Fruit. Number 3 is Lavender Melon. Number 5 is Oni Kabuto.
Paimon's not really... What? She was right about...
That couldn't have been luck. How is this possible? Mind reading? X-ray vision? Or some kind of magic trick? This is way too freaky.
Memory.
Tell us what's going on. Since when did you get superpowers?
This is not superpowers. Who? Who was that? Just now, that was...
Hey, where are you going?
When you're able to see things and see things in between things.
What's going on? Did you see something?
Yes,
Us leaving
it was a
Dunyarzad
little girl.
without letting her know is kind of rude, you know.
Oh, there. Right up there. There. Get. Can't follow the familiar figure. Huh. Now, where did she go? Down there. Now, who is this figure that we're gonna follow? Oh, God. Where is it at? I gotta stop saying where's it at.
What are you looking for?
Where is it? I don't know, I'm looking for a little girl that just ran away. I don't know why. No reason why. I've been looking for an overwhelming sense of deja vu.
Traveler?
Lapses in memory. Okay. Over there. There we go. What was this thing? You! Who the hell are you? Who is this frickin' chibi character? Is this who we're looking for? What?
Look! That's... Isn't that DUNYARZAD?
She was still with us just a moment ago, but... What?
What's happening here? Why are there 2 DUNYARZAD'S?
It's the Akasha. You gotta take it off!
You already know that this isn't your first Sub-Zero's festival, don't you? I'm sure you already know how to use this. A knowledge capsule? Where did you get it? You should use it too, Paimon. You know Paimon?
Have we actually met before? Let's use it together.
Well, this...
Oh, God.
What the...
Memories. So many days worth of memories.
This is our 20th time at the Sub-Zero's festival? Huh? No. The 30th? 40th? Just how many times have we been trapped in a single day? If it weren't for you, we wouldn't have even realized.
Dang, over a month of being stuck in the same day. 51st days.
What the heck was it? Your memories are still scrambled? Try your best to remember. This isn't the first time we've met.
Really?
Let Paimon think. Oh, it's coming back. Meeting you was the real catalyst for restoring our memories. And the what about everyone else? Your sense of deja vu is stronger than everyone else's, yes? As for an explanation, you two received the blessing of Dendro. And you also have special, sensitive constitutions.
Interesting, you're also the second person to notice that.
It was as if a single sheet of paper was separating those memories from your consciousness.
Yeah. What's wrong with DUNYARZAD? She's got the Elzar, but still trying to remember.
A familiar question. I think this is the 7th time you asked that. As you can see, she isn't doing well. You probably sensed it too. The DUNYARZAD you were just with is different from the first DUNYARZAD you met. That first DUNYARZAD is in front of you right now, and she doesn't have a lot of time left.
So let's break out of this cycle.
Looks like you're almost done sorting out your brain. Oh yeah, I'm Nahida.
Uh-huh. I know you introduced yourself before. Nahida.
You passed the test. What's happening? You can awaken our memories, and you seem like you know what's going on. Oh, wait. Please don't tell Paimon even you don't know.
Maybe she does, but... then again, who knows?
Everything in this world runs in a loop. This cycle is called the samsara. You, me, and everyone else are all stuck inside the one-day samsara.
Why is everyone stuck in the samsara?
As for the truth, that's on you to find out. If you were told the truth instead of discovering it yourselves, it would literally blow your minds. I don't know how you'd be after that.
So... I don't know, like... even... not everybody can... I don't know, I'm just thinking about that statement there. If you're told the truth, you blow your mind. Now, everybody can handle it differently, but... I see that as, like, the person going to the truth and the truth coming to them. Like, if the truth only comes to them, it would just blow them away.
I can only give you surface-level help, like bits of information and subtle hints. For the rest of the time, I'll be doing all I can to slow down DUNYARZAD'S illness.
So, she would have died at this point, and...
she looks like she isn't doing well at all. If we can break out of the samsara, I might be able to save her.
It's just a loop!
But as things are right now, she's just a small bird in the sky that's about to lose its last feathers.
All I can do is raise a gale to delay her fall.
A sky that's about to lose its last feathers.
You sure love to use weird analogy.
Analogies are wonderful tools. They let you use existing knowledge to understand unfamiliar things.
Why can't it also be memories?
Okay, so, with what you know so far, what do you think the truth is?
Why... collect my thoughts. Something tells me the academia are the ones creating this samsara, because I noticed the Great Sage and his assistant aren't wearing the Akashas as well. So... uh-oh. When you enter a state of contemplation, you can choose any text entry to interpret it. The interpretation process involves analysis of text entry, and you'll do... for interpreting, you must submit text as inclusion. Ooh. Some text entries can be associated with one another, interpreted. Select associate to choose a text entry to trigger association. Gain new text entries by performing accurate associations. If the text entries on the current page can be used as conclusion, then select that entry before that. Submit conclusion.
What's happening right now seems to have happened before. This feeling has been getting stronger and stronger. My mind feels exhausted, even though I haven't done too much thinking. What is going on?
Alchemical divination results.
The moon, illusions, and lies. What do they all mean?
Thoughts that are left behind. Sub-Zero Festival.
We've already experienced the Sub-Zero's festival many times. Grand Sage said, go celebrate the birth of that god to your heart's content. Did he mean something more?
Maybe time to put on your thinking cap. So what am I supposed to do here? We're supposed to associate the festival with Deja Vu in a time loop. So now we get the...
That should be it. The flow of time is endlessly cycling within one single day.
So we're not getting more associations, so my guess is we're stuck in a time loop!
A time loop? You've given similarly wrong answers in the past. A pity.
Let me guess. We haven't done this enough times to think about it.
Still the wrong answer? Paimon thought that made a lot of sense. It feels like time's just repeating itself.
Okay, maybe... like, maybe we've cycled this enough times, and there is a time loop. That is true, but what is... that's not the conclusion.
A simple time loop can't explain some of the phenomena. You two are still missing a lot of information. Unfortunately, I can't give you any more hints.
Unless it has something to do with the academia, I didn't see any other associations.
Dunyarzad!
The Sub-Zero's festival is happening every day, but that doesn't mean we can waste an infinite amount of them.
Before the festival ends, or before our days end.
Let's think about our current situation. To save Dunyarzad, we have to escape the samsara of the Sub-Zero's festival. And to do that, we need to figure out what's happening. The truth. Nahida rejected the idea of a time loop, so we must have missed something, right?
What if it's not a time loop? Well, obviously the samsara is causing a weird time loop, but...
Paimon's memories say that we've already done this many times.
God, oh god. And you feel like you've gone through you've had a hyperbolic time chamber moment where you've gone through a month when it felt like a couple of days? That irks me! You gonna tell me there's something?
Hey, it's you guys again. Where's your cultured friend?
I'm glad you said again. I'm glad You remember we were here because I don't want to be stuck in a time loop.
She's feeling a little unwell.
Please remember that the next day and don't say the same thing because I will smack you across the face.
I see. Did you come back to buy something?
No.
I guarantee the freshness of my products.
Do you ever feel
I
like...
harvested them from the forest just yesterday.
Was that mentioned before? Freshness of my product. Do you ever feel like you're reliving the same day?
Huh? What brought this about? I hurried back from the forest yesterday, and I'm selling produce here today. I haven't felt anything strange.
Have you noticed your produce was rotting away?
To put it another way, if you really think about it, was yesterday truly yesterday?
God.
Did you actually come back from the forest yesterday?
This is why I live stream every other day, because I want to make sure yesterday was real, and the other day was also real. And just something about keeping recordings is somehow a weird little reassurance thing on my part.
What kind of philosophical nonsense is this? Are you two daydreaming?
We're all in a time loop. We all wake up living the same thing. For some odd reason, our in-between life is a lie, because we don't have memories of it, and we don't remember things, and for someone... why the hell is your produce still fresh if it was yesterday?
Didn't you know that no one dreams in Sumeru? Go somewhere else if you want to find someone to daydream with.
I want to agree, but I'm like, is that the reason why there's a skip?
He actually has a point. Is this a dream?
Is
everyone dreaming?
What? No one dreams in Sumeru. Like, they don't go to sleep. But is that the reason why there's a time loop? Like, when you don't go to sleep, you don't remember what happened yesterday. Is that why it is? Remember what he said just now.
True. It's so weird that people here don't dream. Why is that?
I think I have an idea. Just one slight idea. Because they all have the Akasha devices on their ear, and it's supposed to help them look things up without having to remember them. So the idea of dreaming is sort of like a memory storage thing. But what purpose is dreaming if you could just look it up and you don't have to remember it? So that's one idea. And also another idea of dreaming is oh god, it's connected to the Dendro Archon. Something about, I'm guessing the Dendro Archon is connected to dreams or just the other realities. And because nobody has ever had a need for looking for the Dendro Archon, there was never a need to look for the dreams. I think that's just a couple ideas off the top of my head.
Anyway, if this all really were just a dream, we would have woken up a long time ago.
Oh god, I don't like the 51st state scenario. It irks me. Maybe I'm insecure.
So too. Was my divination so accurate that you felt compelled to compliment me in person?
But I'm not sure if it's related to your divination, but something's up.
Ooh, I knew it! I told you, the gods divinate...
You're really excited about this, huh?
Help you better understand it? Well, that isn't exactly what I excel at.
Yeah, well, whatever you excel at, get some sleep.
So, you're admitting that you don't have a clue?
When you don't sleep, nobody does.
Anyway, what kind of situation did you get into?
We're all stuck in a time loop! We're all screwed!
Huh? Hold on a second. I thought you guys just lost your wallet or fell for a scam.
No, we were trapped in the day of the super... damn it.
What you just said... Are you...
I knew you weren't going to believe it.
Marvelous. Truly marvelous. I believe you. Recall the interpretation of your divination.
When you say it like that, the divination does sound like it's related to what's going on.
I believe that the Archon's revelations are never more than vague hints. Anything more specific is beyond the reach of mere mortals.
Anything specific?
The book only says, if you trust your instincts and overcome your fears, the sun will surely rise.
It's... God. When I got off, and looked up a bunch of videos related to, like, George Orwell's 1984 and Ray Bradbury's, like, Fahrenheit 451, I'm like, oh god, I'm having an Orwell and Ray Bradbury moment here.
So that's how it is. Looks like we haven't made any progress. Who else can we talk to?
Deja, please. Did you get in a fight and get scratched again?
Paimon remembers that we tried talking to her a couple of times, but she always thinks we're playing pranks on her. You think she'll brush us off again?
She cares. Let's try talking to her to see the real DUNYARZAD.
Yeah. If we tap into Dia's strong sense of responsibility as a... At this time of day, Dia's probably just finished beating up those kidnappers.
Oh god. Please tell me everyone remembers something, and I could slap you across the face and you'll feel it, and you remember the feeling of it, even though you don't have the memory. Do people remember pain? Yes, they do.
I'm fine, my lady. It's just a scratch.
No.
Perfect timing. Both of you are here.
Paimon, traveler. You came at just the right time.
No!
Listen, there was a dangerous...
No, I don't care. Gang of kidnappers, you ambushed you defeated a bunch of kidnappers.
Huh? You saw? Then why didn't you jump in earlier?
Because it happened.
Was protecting Miss Dunyarz.
You want the traveler to take DUNYARZAD somewhere to rest up while you check to see if there's still any kidnappers around.
Thank
Did
you.
I get that right?
Yes, you did, Paimon.
How did you know what I was going to say?
Because we're stuck in a loop. All of us. Everyone. For some odd reason, we don't remember each other. We actually remember each other, but we don't remember each other from yesterday in between. Okay. I need to think of an argument right here, right now.
People in Sumeru don't dream. What a strange phenomenon.
Time to associate. Okay. I can associate. Well, sort of. I can do the thought process here.
Dia sold her greatsword to raise additional funds. And then she was injured because she wasn't used to her new weapon.
That could explain.
The moon, illusions, and lies.
My
mind feels exhausted.
So your Claymore. You didn't mention that before, but now we're mentioning it now because it's relevant to Deja.
Tell her, traveler.
You got injured because you're used to your great sword.
I didn't tell anyone about that. Including Miss DUNYARZAD. You couldn't have known. And just now, you literally took the words right out of my mouth. What's going on?
It's called time loop, or like nobody's able to remember yesterday. Some sort of weird amnesia where we can't remember.
Alright, so this is the situation.
You explain everything to Deja.
It's kinda hard to believe what you just told me. First, let me make something clear. Most of us desert dwellers might not be the scholarly type, but we do have basic common sense.
Have you noticed anything off about DUNYARZAD?
She's quieter than usual. Uninterested in anything and really gloomy.
Is she an illusion or halfway close to death because her illness progressed so far?
Yeah, she isn't the same as before, but...
Isn't the same as before?
Her parents said that this is how she was like at first.
Yeah?
Huh? At first?
From now. Wait, what? When we saw a cutscene, I'm starting to get some idea here. When we saw a cutscene of when she talked to the Danger Archon as a child, she kind of remembers it now. And she's had the disease for some time. Is she under, like, has she been in the time loop for so long? She's now, like an adolescent? And now we're just seeing her as her childlike stage? Is she like an overgrown child, in a way?
I don't quite understand what you're all talking about. I'll go rest on the bench over there.
She is halfway close to death. And
My lady, are you angry?
No. She knows. Come on, I'll show you the...
Right, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt since you knew about my greatsword. Let's make this a quick trip. Miss DUNYARZAD isn't completely safe here.
Actually, nobody is. Concerning the fact that nobody's able to remember anything. And that brings the question, why? Why? There's Nahida. At least I remember you. I remember you.
Nahida,
definitely remember.
We brought a friend. Are you busy?
I thought I told you that it won't help to bring anyone here.
Why?
We just wanted her to see the real DUNYARZAD'S condition.
The real DUNYARZAD? Where and who are you talking to?
Huh?
I told you that you two are special. Other people can't see me or Miss DUNYARZAD here.
Why? Because Deja also can't fathom... Come on! Put your head to her! She's like, why is there a bed there?
Hold on. Over there. Is that?
You can see her.
Wow. How perceptive. Does she have invisible antennae?
You're finally waking up to reality.
Miss DUNYARZAD, she's lying down here.
Her condition's really bad, and she's basically in a coma.
I can sense her aura. There are also lingering feelings of something like regret.
Do you believe us now? The Sub-Zero's festival has been repeating itself.
Are we in her dream? Or something? And because of this sense of regret, we're living the same day, caught in the same mental space? We begin discussing the issue with Deja, who finally understands.
You think the sages are behind this?
Yeah, they've always been against us.
Wouldn't
surprise me if they're using the Akasha to intentionally repeat the Sub-Zero's festival as a sick joke.
What? Okay. I'm glad that Deja is mentioning the stages are behind this. But again, why would they bring it up? Control? Social control?
You have a point. Aside from the Dendro Archon, the Academia's sages are the only ones in Sumeru who could pull off something like this.
The only reason I could know something like that is they didn't wear their Akashas.
Maybe there's more to the Akasha than we know.
We should take them off so we don't, can you tell the thing about the Akasha?
Right! Didn't you awaken our memories using something that looks like a knowledge capsule? That means you must know something about the Akasha!
The Akasha relies on the power of a gnosis to operate, as it is the manifestation of the God of Wisdom's power. It compiles the wisdom of the entire populace, and it grants knowledge to the people.
A gnosis can do that? No wonder the Akasha is so magical. It's being powered by the gnosis of Sumeru's Archon.
Take it off before you forget again.
So, this Nahida you mentioned, what did she say?
This.
She said, and Paimon quotes, the Akasha relies on the power of a gnosis to operate, as it is the manifestation of the God of Wisdom's power. It compiles the wisdom of the entire populace, and it grants knowledge to the people.
Compiles the wisdom of the entire populace and grants knowledge to the people. Wait.
What's up?
I get the grants knowledge part. That's what people have always used the Akasha for. But compiling the entire populace's wisdom? How does that work?
Going from subjective to objective? When everybody's on the same page or everybody has a different idea of something? Or it's all compiled to create one picture?
Did she mean that the sages enter new knowledge into the Akasha?
That might help, but then again, most information in the Akasha comes from Urzel.
Oh yeah, that sounds about right. What do you think?
Is it the other way around, where we get our memories swapped? Oh crap, now I gotta do contemplation time? And,
People in Sumeru don't dream. What a strange phenomenon. Okay, Nahida said, the Akasha relies on the power of a gnosis to operate, as it is the manifestation of the God of Wisdom's power.
Abnormal mental fatigue.
My mind feels exhausted, even though I haven't done too much thinking.
Deja
What's
vu.
happening right now seems to have happened before.
People from Sumeru do not dream, so what is causing that? I can't look at the chat log. Unfortunately, I'm stuck in that. What's causing this? Information on the Akasha. People from Sumeru do not dream. I'm thinking one or two of these. I don't know. I could be completely wrong, but people don't dream? So how do they keep living the same thing? That I wonder. I'm gonna go with the first one because I don't know what's causing it. This is like the most likely scenario.
That doesn't sound right.
Okay, it's not number 1. Number 2? Nope! Okay, deja vu or abnormal mental fatigue. This one?
You mean the Akasha is causing our mental fatigue? Huh. Now that I think about it, when the desert dwellers set off on their quest for knowledge, a sage once said, knowledge always comes at a price.
Mental price? Like the ability to process information?
Compiling the entire country's knowledge. You think the Akasha pulled a 180 and is extracting information from us?
Yes!
Who knows? The Akasha can put knowledge into our heads, so who's to say that it can't also poke around in there?
What's the point of doing something like that?
Somebody wants to socially control everybody.
Just think about it. If you could combine the knowledge of every single person in Sumeru, then you can basically turn Sumeru City into a single massive brain.
Yep, that's one way of looking at it. But that also makes it everybody into a hive mind, and if you have a hive mind, how are you able to handle or control it?
This hive mind could make breakthroughs in problems that even the smartest geniuses can't crack.
It's funny how the word hive mind is mentioned in the next sentence.
An excellent deduction. And the analogy comparing Sumeru City to...
In that case, we should take off our Akasha terminals right away. Maybe that'll solve this problem.
Yes!
Yeah. I was only wearing this for show in the first place.
Good.
How does everyone feel?
Better! Actually, I noticed something else.
Huh? What is it?
I feel like the end of every day there's always a sound of a beep.
Oh, that! Paimon knows what you're talking about. It's a single soft beep that sounds like it's coming from the Akasha terminal.
The sound of a beep. Could it be a prompt tone for when the Akasha is operating?
Or maybe that's the information extraction part.
That's probably an important clue. We weren't using our terminals, but we heard a beep anyway.
Uh-oh.
Traveler, did you hear that?
That's the reset.
I heard it too. Our ears aren't messing with us. There was definitely a beep. We took off our Akasha terminals.
What? Is all the memories flooding? Because they...
Its runtime has exceeded its expected length. At this rate, there may be...
But we cannot lose all of our...
Do we still lose our memories? Despite taking off the thing? Or is it all coming back to us? Constantly at a time. No, all the memories are coming back.
Paimon remembers everything!
Good. You adapted quickly this time.
At the end of last night, and somehow we survived the time loop. Good!
We definitely took off our Akasha terminals last night, but we still heard that beep. Why is that?
We've been implanted with another form of the terminals. We failed at severing the connection with them.
But now we can at least confirm one thing. Oh, Paimon doesn't get it. Why would the Akasha go this far if all it wants is everybody's wisdom?
Because when you have everybody in a hive mind, it's really hard to control them, so The only things people do is just wipe the memory to really control people.
It's extremely difficult for lab rats in an experiment to understand why they're being treated the way they are.
If we're lab rats, then what are you? Nahida, you've never told us anything about yourself.
She's the other lab rat that somehow got out to warn all the other lab rats on the inside.
I guess I'm the moon.
I feel like I might be doing a contemplation thing here.
The moon? Wasn't that the result of our divination?
Yeah.
Anyway, knowing who I am won't help you get closer to the truth, so you should focus on other things. Don't get distracted and miss any clues.
Okay then. Dia helped us a lot yesterday, so let's go find her. If Paimon's reading the time
What? Oh god. Frickin' loading screen.